Okay, could it be because the reason why maybe influencers are not taken seriously? So with this podcast, the reason why we're doing it, right, is because influencers are considered shallow, fickle, airheads. It's a fake job. You're hiding behind your man's money. You're not even hiding behind your man's money. You are doing things on Instagram that you shouldn't be doing to get that money. Could that be the reason why?
See, you just hit specific spots.
Could it be why we are overlooked as opposed to a socialite who clearly is living la vida loca and they actually have something else going? Could that be the reason why we're so undermined?
It could be a part of it.
Let's say that was so, right?
Yeah.
I find it unfair that people paint all of us
With the same
same
brush.
brush.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ish.
Yeah.
I feel as though you can't do that. I feel as though even if you hear certain things that are of that nature, you can't now say every single influencer is shallow.
the same.
Every single influencer is fake. Influencers are like literally they learn it. Honestly speaking,
Yes.
a lot of them have degrees. A lot of them, know what they're doing, and they're still studying further. So I feel as though that is not reason enough to say that we are shallow and reason enough to treat us a certain way.
Yeah.
Are we shallow?
No.
Not everybody.
There we go.
No,
That's
Not
what I was-
everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
there
everyone.
is the one or two.
Yeah.
But that's why the whole fly by night thing came in, because not everybody's cut out for this.
Yeah.
You're doing it because of the clout, or you're doing it because you want that recognition, or you see through social media that this person has this amazing life. I can have it too. But I feel like we all have the power to make our own decisions.
Yeah.
So if you're seeing somebody that you feel is an airhead or a slay queen or whatever the
What if
case
they
may
just
be,
naturally an airhead? So it has nothing to do with being an influencer.
it's your decision who you want to follow. It's your decision who you want to give your time of day to.
Yeah.
Because we are all not the same.
But that's where also people get it confused, because I've had a lot of young girls come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, I want to live like this person's life or your life. And I'm like, it's
don't
not
even
like
know,
that.
yes.
Yeah. Like you're not going to live life because just someone is traveling like every single week. They're going to Cape Town or going to this. You're not understanding the actual content creation, but you're calling it influencing just because someone is traveling 24/7 to go see their man or just living their life.
Is it personal?
Yeah.
What you are saying? What does this have to do with you? Why does it sound so close to home?
That's the thing, though. We
Yeah.
see these things happening on social media, but not every influencer's life's like that. Like
Yeah.
that person may be going to Cape Town every other week because they have
Well,
a
we are
blessed-
home.
Yes.
that is
Ah.
paid
I
for
think
that,
it's
you
very
know?
important to note that not every day people live like that.
Exactly.
I show the
Exactly.
30% of my life that is
There we
amazing.
go.
I'm not
It's
going
not
to
a
show
soft
you.
life, it's a soft day.
Thank you. I'm going to show you the day whereby I'm happy. I feel as though life is going great. Okay, take a
Yes.
video. But then the times at which where life is not going amazing,
And
I'm
I'm-
not going to show
yeah.
you that part.
Yeah.
So
But
people,
why?
I don't
But
know.
that's-
And
but
that's
the
where
thing.
young girls get lost, especially if they're trying to enter the space, because they're just seeing soft life, soft everything. I
Yes.
want this life, not realizing that it's actual,
not an
like
everyday
it's
thing.
not an everyday thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm also a Dove ambassador. So I worked with Dove when I first got into the scene. And one of their main things is to basically help young girls build their confidence, self-esteem, body self-esteem, but also to be real. And so that is why for me, when it comes to my content, I don't always want to show the happy moments. So you'll see me on my stories talking about certain things, and sometimes I'm without my makeup, sometimes I'm with. So I think also, as much as we are trying to figure out what influencers are, what this is all about, I think it's important for those who are real to go onto their platforms and show some of their bad days, show their real side, in order for us to be able to like eradicate all of the bad that people are trying to say about influencers, or
yeah.
to just show the happy moments and the highlights of their lives, because we are real people
But
too.
that's the thing now. Is it a safe space to do that?
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
The
'cause-
scrutiny
Yes.
is way too high.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you,
But
do you
then-
know what I'm
then
saying,
we
Shan? Like,
can-
how do you balance being vulnerable
Yeah,
and
as
showing that
authentic
you're a
as you
real
can.
person,
Yeah.
but also to this audience that can turn on you like this?
Yeah.
And I know you know about people turning on you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, look, it's I think it's very delicate balance. I think what I've learned now is yes, I go through my hard stuff, but I'd prefer to go through that and then come back when I'm stronger or through it and then talk about it, rather than being very emotional
in
on
that
the
moment.
platform in that moment, maybe saying things that are coming more from emotion. Go through it, learn the lesson, share if it's something that I feel like my community could benefit from. I mean, there's so many things in my life recently that have happened that I haven't shared online. And I've had people come into my DMs saying, hey, can I ask you, you know, why you moved your daughter from this school to that school or schools? I have my personal reasons for that. It's not something I want to share. Where people, a lot of the time, think that you know, there's an expectation that I should just share everything.
I was about to say, like, you know, when you
There's a line.
when you
There has
share
to be a line.
yourself on social media, well, people assume that they know you so much they feel entitled
Yes.
to your business.
Yes.
So how do you now, that fine line, how do you
At least
maneuver
you
around
need to
it?
create that line, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to share
Boundaries.
everything. But I mean, there are certain things, like we were talking about the young girls, like, you know, you said also that you come back and you do share some of the things. And I think that's important, to share that real part. Like, letting young girls know it's okay not to be wearing makeup every single day, because we're not wearing makeup every single day. Or just come on there and talk about like real stuff that may have happened with you. But I'm not saying expose your entire personal life, because there's so many things that have happened in my life from the time I started this whole influencing thing that I've not shared yet with my influencers, which I am waiting to share, you know?
What exactly are you waiting for? Like,
Maybe till she's fully healed.
Yeah,
are you
exactly.
healing?
Till I'm fully
Are you
healed,
just
or
waiting
until
for-
I'm ready and things are like properly done, you know? So there are obviously some personal things, like you do not want to share things about your kids or about your marriage or whatever the case may be. But in terms of being real, like, hey guys, I flew to Cape Town because Dove flew me to Cape Town. Not my own costs, you know, not my blesser.
Yeah.
You know, so like things like that. So I know, for personally as an influencer, I've looked at other influencers like, wow, when am I going to get to this level? Like, when am I going to be able to just... And then later on, I see this person's actually married to a damn rich person. And I'm like, okay,
That makes
Makes
sense.
and here am I putting this pressure on myself and these timelines on myself to, you know, get to a certain place at a certain time, but I don't have that help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by being a bit more real. But
Yeah.
you need to draw the line, because
Yeah.
the fact, if your audience are now going to unfollow you because you're being real, or because I came on my stories without any makeup and they unfollow me, fine, unfollow me. You're not a real follower then.
Yeah.
And I don't need that type of audience.
Absolutely.
Like, just the other day, I was on TikTok, and I've only started going into TikTok like the last 3 months. Like,
TikTok
I've-
is the place to be. I don't
I
want to
know.
lie.
don't
Those
know
people are so
why.
genuine.
I don't know why I haven't been on there. I think been lazy, but I'm on there now. And somebody came for me. Like, for the first
Hi,
time, somebody
Bo.
come for me.
Say
They're
what?
like, stop doing beauty reviews with a filter on. And I generally had no filter on. And I was like,
Miss, I am
This
beautiful.
is real.
yeah. So,
This is real.
and then I was like, you know, some people are like, no, I just leave it. I don't say anything. But I'm like, no, I'm going to stand up for
One thing
myself.
about nature, I will
So
come for
that
you.
if somebody else wants to do the same thing, they will see Valencia as an influencer or a content
Yeah.
creator that actually stands up for herself and,
Yeah.
and does not take this crap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you do keep quiet, people will keep on,
Yeah.
you know?
Speaking of trolls, how do you guys react?
Lock and
I
bless.
normally... What did she say?
Block
and bless.
and
Block
bless.
and bless.
Love it.
I ignore.
Love it.
I delete the
Yeah.
comment and ignore.
I also ignore and I delete the comments. I can't stress myself about that, because at the end of the day, we're all real human beings.
Yeah.
You know, we all have feelings.
Yeah.
And just realizing that you don't owe anyone an explanation is just enough for
Teach
you.
me your ways.
And just
Yeah.
keep going. I know, T, you get easily triggered. Like, you go crazy.
But this
I'm
this
the
is the
same.
thing. I have my social media. They know not to do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did it from the beginning. If, let's say, I'm having a live and someone says something shady, okay, I'm just going to be honest. I was on a TV show called Uzalo, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And there were scenes, obviously kissing scenes and.
Yeah.
Guys, I have a life outside of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm engaged. My partner sometimes joins my lives.
Yeah.
You're not going to ask me how it was kissing that person.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's so
said it
unfair.
from the big. I'm like, listen here. That's at 8:30
Yeah.
on that channel. When that's done, my name is Xaba. I am not that other person.
Yeah.
So you are going to respect me, because this is not Pilile's live.
Yeah.
This is Xaba's
Xaba's
live.
Yeah.
Therefore, you will treat me with respect.
And they
Ever
stopped.
what? I will block you. I will.
What?
You set that boundary from the get go.
Yeah.
It's the same like bullies in real life. Are you going to keep on being a punching bag to a bully, or you're going to stand up?
But it's crazy. All these trolls literally have no life.
Yeah.
It's
They-
understanding you.
Yeah, they all project their insecurities on you. And I think just knowing that, it's just enough peace for you to just keep it moving for yourself.
Yeah, hurt people.
Literally.
Absolutely.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that hit home.
Yeah.
Hurt people.
Hurt
Hurt
people.
people. Yeah.